All right, morning, guys. This is probably immaterial, but this is 2 days after I worked out with my son. I showed that video last week, and my legs are killing me. I can't hardly walk. Not that that matters, not that you'll see that, but it's something else. You do something different, it really hits you.
He looks like he's got a stick up his butt.
Yeah, my hamstrings really hurt. But anyway, regardless, what we're doing today, we're headed out. We're going to go get some hay. This last summer was horrible for me, drought-wise. I'm on light ground here anyways, and I really need a lot of moisture to get some hay. And we got missed, I don't know how many times. It rained all the way around us. My hay crop was at least half, maybe even less than half of what it should have been. So I knew I wasn't going to have enough feed to make it through the winter. We had bought some earlier in the fall. Sue was on me, said we should have bought more back then, and I probably should have.
Didn't listen to me.
And on that regard, I just have to say, it's, I do what I do, and I fully admit that, it doesn't even make sense sometimes, because if you're doing it strictly from a financial standpoint, I don't make any money doing this. Some years you do, but most years you stick it all back in plus. And this is one of those years where it's really just going to cost me to be in business. And it's really, really, really nice to have someone that supports you in that. Sue loves the cows as much as I do, maybe even a little more. And it's hard to get rid of them.
I know, you try to get rid of them on me.
Well, we talked about it last fall, and I probably should have trimmed a herd. We sold a few. We got rid of a few older cows, but I probably should have sold some heifers and, trimmed the herd a little bit to get the feed to last a little longer. But it's hard to do that, because when you do that, you're kind of getting rid of some of your genetics too. You work so hard at trying to improve the herd, and then something like that happens, and you got to sell some of the things you wouldn't normally want to sell. So anyway, it's awesome that she supports me in this, not only mentally, physically, but financially. She's the one out working, and the money's got to come from somewhere. So anyway, we're gonna go get some hay. It's like anything, if you've got the money, you can find hay, right? If you're willing to spend big bucks, it's out there, you can get it. But right now, finding hay reasonable for what I want is very difficult. I would normally buy round bales, grassy alfalfa for cattle, but to find it at a reasonable price is, around here, it's impossible. So we've ran into some baleage, which baleage is basically haylage. They take a bale and they bale it wet and they wrap it in plastic and it turns into haylage. I've never fed it before. I wasn't quite sure about it. I haven't fed silage in years since I quit milking cows. I've been putting up all dry hay, but I've known that cattle love silage, and we picked up a couple bales last week to try it and see how the cows would like it. And I ran out on Sunday, that was yesterday, and I'll tell you what, they're mad at me because they love that stuff. It's like candy to them. So that's great, they're going to eat it, but we're going to go pick up some more. So we're going to pick up a load hopefully every couple of weeks, bring it home, feed the cows. I'm going to have to kind of control it. They love it so much I don't dare just toss a bale out there, or they'll devour it before they eat the rest of it. So I'm going to feed it at the bunk a little bit. When I get home and I get unloaded and I get some fed at the bunk, I'll show you how much they love it, if they come down. This has been the third time now that I fed them their grain and I haven't fed them any baleage, and they're kind of getting mad at me, and I think I'm messing with them because they're not getting what they want. But when I get them at the bunk and they're eating it, you'll see that they love it. So we're going to head out and we're going to pick up some hay, or baleage, spend some money we don't really have, and bring it home and feed our cows. So, talk to you later.
On our road trip, of course, we have to have our coffee and our cupcake.
You gotta feed me too.
John's hard at work here, just walking. must be nuts. I always have to tape them, and it's not warm out, it's cold. All the cows are out there. I'm trying to get them to come in because we're going to feed them that baleage. Come, boss! Come, boss! Oh, pew, I'm standing downwind. Yuck.
That smells good. It's kind of a pain to feed, but it's good feed. They love it.
Takes a while, doesn't it?
It takes.
Excuse me.
Don't make fun of me. I'm walking funny.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Come on! It comes off in slabs?
Well, as you can see, I mean, it's supposed to, but sometimes it doesn't come off perfect. But yeah, it comes off in big slabs. And it falls apart. It's not ideal because it's a little bit more labor intense. And then there's all the plastic you got to deal with. But it's good feed. And right now I don't really have a choice, so I think this is the best way to do it. They haven't had it for 2 days. They're just coming back to it. I fed it for I had 2 bales. It lasted about 4 days. The 4th day, I think there were some that weren't even leaving the lot. They were just waiting for it. They loved it. So. Get them to come down. When the snow melts and I still have some left, I probably will feed some on the feeders out in the, out by the bales. But for right now, I'm just going to feed it at the bunch here twice a day, right along with the grain. Normally, like tonight, I'll do this and I'll put the grain on top. I fed them their grain this morning already, so they've already had that. They don't need it. I'll do this twice a day. As Sue keeps pointing out, I'm retired. What else do I got to do? So it's no big deal. You gotta do what you gotta do. We do love our cows. So.
Stay warm, guys.
Stay warm. Okay, we're back at the gym. We're gonna make this pretty quick. I know last week I did 3 sets of bench at 2 1/4. I'm just trying to see how many reps I could get. I'm gonna do that and see if I've made any progress. I know it's only been one workout, but you should be able to make progress each time. So last time it was 23, 15, 15. I'm hoping to do better than that. I should do a little better with each set. Probably not a lot, but a little bit. So we're gonna see how it goes. So I'm gonna do the first set here, 2 1/4, and see how many I can get. Not bad, 27.
I think you were sandbagging it last time so you'd make more this time.
What makes this workout look better? All right, give me 2-3 minutes of rest and we'll hit her again, see what we can do.
And he's back.
Set 2. Anything north of 15 I'll be happy with. I mean, I worked hard last time too, but that last set of 27, I was happy with 27, but it really kind of wore me out, so we'll see what happens this time. All right. $17. I was hoping for 20, but wasn't gonna get there. 3 or 4 minutes, we'll see what I get for the last time.
You just didn't want to have a 15 this time, did you?
No, it helps to have a number in your head because you fight for it, where like last time I didn't. So I was just kind of going by how I felt. It's kind of why I'm probably doing a little better this time, is because you have a goal. So we'll see what the next set brings. Alrighty, last set. We'll see. I've been pushing it the last 2, obviously. Am I doing better last time? I'm really praying for 15. There's quite a drop between the first and second, 27 and 17. I'm not going to lose 10 reps this time, but I might lose a couple, so I'm hoping for 15. If I do better than that, I'll be pretty happy. So. All right, last set, here we go. $17, I'm happy with that. Not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad at all.
Always can be better.
See what happens next week.